Okay, so we're gonna have another custom game of champions. This time we're gonna be playing Designhacker's Spiders Man, just because it looks insane. I think this is possibly the first time I've actually played one of Designhacker's stuff, because his are normally quite complicated. I haven't got the brain power for it, but this one it's too weird to pass up, so I couldn't. Been meaning to play it for a long time. It doesn't look too bad, so I'll give it a try. So he's running a justice deck that I created. Don't know if it'll be very good, but we'll find out. And then we've got Dipsome's Hornet, so basically the sequel to his Hollow Knight one. So yeah, we'll be giving them a try. I think we'll have Hornet be first player. We're going up against the Hood. He should have 28. So we're going to choose 7 modular sets. So these are all custom modular sets. I'm just going to move all this out of the way. So we've got a couple of my ones. Then we've got Muse by Rainy, Army Schools by Kaj, Aku Sakai by Inquire, and Shadow of the Foot by Inquire, and Talon Patrol by Just a Tuner. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to shuffle one of them at random. We've got 8, which isn't a number that we can do, so we've got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these get shuffled in. So these have cloaked. I don't know if we've had cloaked on the channel yet, but essentially they'll be a bit of a buff. They're a status card that either protects them a little bit or increases the value of their next activation. That'll come up later, but not massive to worry about now. So I'm just going to move this slightly out of the way, and then we're going to flip this up. So it should be on 2. So each player must resolve the Hood's fail play ability. So discard top card of counter deck. If it does not belong to the Hood, do it to yourself as face down and counter card. So that's Hornet doing it. Have I shuffled these? I'm going to do that again. And discard top card. It is. So we get it as a face down and counter card. And we get it as a face down and counter card. Okay. Thinking about it, I think one of them was Assault. It's just stylized, so match the villain. So missed that one. Should have 6. Let's move that here. You draw 2 cards. If it attacks you, all characters cannot defend against this attack. Okay. Yep, so it's just a pre-con, and it looks like we've got some custom cards in here. Play only if you control a weapon upgrade not attached to an ally. Deal 3 damage to enemy. If this attack defeats an enemy, already an identity specific card you control. Okay, right. Aggressive stance. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the line weight would be pretty good here, because we know what's coming. So actually I'm going to keep lying weight. And get rid of Great Slash, because I don't think I'm going to be able to play it anyway. Okay. Then it's Spiders. Let's see what he gets. So he has a 5 hand size. I don't really know what I'm looking for here, so Draw X cards where X is. Okay, yep, and I've just remembered not to change the clickable counters. I'm just going to put this here because we're going to need it. I think I'll just keep that hand for now and go from there. Okay, so discard one card from your hand, search deck and discard pile for Hornet's Needle and add it to your hand. We're going to get rid of this because we can't have two anyway. Okay, make sure we're seeing here. So I think we're just going to make it simple here. I'm going to flip up. In short, when Hornet would ready, draw two cards. It should be two cards instead. Okay. Just going to have Hornet fought for two, I think. So we want ready your hero and draw two cards. The villain attacks you. So instead, I'm just going to draw 4 cards, and then he's attacking me for 1. Just the 1. Okay, so do strength to get martial prowess out here. You don't need to heal in any way. We can't exhaust, so get lying weight out. You can spend the lying weight to pay for her needle, and aggressive energy to pay death focus. Okay, so she's set up, ready to go. Spiders, man. So I'm gonna flip up. Okay, I think we're gonna do this trick over here. So it starts off with 5 recovery. So if you don't know, you can use this. And this is gonna go to 5. And it lets you edit this. So at the minute he has 4 to all of his basic stats. We're going to use, I kind of want to attack first. So we're going to attack for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to spend this on Swarm. So when we do that, when you spend any number of resources, you take damage equal to that amount. So I'm going to take 4 damage because this is going to double for a Spiders card. Spider-Man card. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we get to draw 4 cards. Didn't swap the character over yet. And then because we paid for all fists, we get to put 4 food counters on there, which is what makes us recover a lot better. Okay. So I think we want Hungry Horde, which means we take 2 damage. There's a good chance I underestimated how much damage we're going to take from doing all this. Spend 1, 2, 3, 4 concussive blow, I think. That's confuse an enemy, and then we get to deal 3 damage because we paid for it with a fist resource. That was 3 damage. I forgot to lower his stats. Not done anything after his stats have gone down because he only has +1 thought and attack for hit points we have remaining. So we're going to hold on to Spider-Man, I think. We don't need that. Okay, so we're going to ready here, we're going to draw 4. Yeah, we do have the symbiote suit, so that'll be good. I'm going to ready and draw. Oh, she only has a hand size of 4. That's not a lot. Yeah, she's still 1 damage from the attack. Okay, so we can go 1, 2. It's not doing anything, so it's going to attack here. Do I want to defend? I think I do. So I'm going to defend. For 3. So I'll take 1. Wait, that's not right. That's the face down card we got. So he's actually only attacking for 2. After this activation ends, resolve his foul play ability, which is discard top card. It is 1 for us, unfortunately. And then do we defend here? I think it might be an idea to do just that. I think we do. So we take no damage. It's great. And some character cards. So we've got quite a few for Hornet. Which is not great. So he's going to scheme. But he's confused, so it doesn't really matter. Quick strike. I think the quick strike goes off before the when revealed. But I'm not 100% sure. Okay, then gang up. Okay, so we're going to feel it anyway. So he's going to attack here. We're just going to take it. Reveal this card. So we take 2. And we're going to take 1, 2, 3 from this guy. Gets rid of his cloak. And then he gets his cloak back. Okay. Then it's Spider-Man's stuff. So he takes damage. This guy gets cloaked. Shadow of the Past. Oof. So we're going to get spiders. Spider-Man. Summon weapon yeah, there's summon on here. Hang on. I had it up a second ago, the cheat sheet kind of thing, but obviously lost it because that would have been good. 1 second. Just going to see if I can find it in the pins again. Keywords. Throwing, I know. Right, it's in a pin mess. Why can I not see the pin messages here? There we go. Right, let's save that. And I'll make it accessible on screen. Okay, so summon is, so for this one, reveal summon the woman knife, destiny, environment and reveal it. So Search everywhere in or out of play for the specified card or card type. I know it's in this deck, so I'm just going to bring it out. Right. Yeah. Oh, environment. I did not know that was in the game. I'm actually just going to... This is probably a little bit cheaty, but seeing as I'm not going to be able to get it out, I'm just going to bin it. So, and then this goes in here. Okay, so this comes in with 10 for it. So what is Web of Life in Destiny? After Norman's plan is removed from the game, flip this card. Ouch. That's mean. There's also Web of Life in Destiny, reduce the cost of the next Web Warrior ally you play this turn by 1. After step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 time counter here. Then, if there are 3 time counters here, remove this card from the game. Okay, so you've got to be fast to keep the Web of Life in Destiny going. Okay, that is interesting. So, it is Spider-Man's turn first. So, after you activate, place 2 threat on Norman's plan side scheme. If you cannot treat Spider-Man as an ally under the control of the players, under the Spider-Man player's control. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think we've got much threat removal this time. We've got remove 5 if I flip down, which I'm planning to do. This will be a good chunk of it. I have no way to ready. After you defeat an enemy without dealing excess. So in order to do this, I think I do need to do that though. So we're going to do expendables to do this. The maximum number of plus 5 recovery. Okay. So we want to get rid of all of these. So that would be 3 because he's got cloaked on him, and that would be 3. So that's 3 extra. So I could spend another 4 to allow me to do 5, which still wouldn't be enough to kill them. So I think we're just going to spend it on you know what? I'm going to hold off on doing that a second, and instead we're going to get Spider-Man down. Oh wait, no, hang on. We are going to exhaust the Web of Life in Destiny, reduce the cost of the next Web of Life ally play this turn by 1. So we're going to use Strength to play him instead. And then we're going to knock the cloaked off of here. Okay, so he takes damage. Then we're going to use the expendables. But then we don't have enough. Okay, we're going to spend symbiote suit as well to do devour. So that's 4 resources. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot to take 1 from Spider-Man as well. Sorry, 2 from Spider-Man. So that was 4. I think I need to take one more for the symbiote suit. To deal X damage, which is... Okay, so we spend 4, 5. So we've done 4 extra damage. So we're going to get rid of him. Actually, yeah, we're going to get rid of him. And that's 3 damage. So then 1 more damage is going to kill him. Which means we got rid of 2. We did the exact amount on both of them. So we placed a food counter for both and remove 1 threat from a scheme. So 1, 2. Then place 1 food counter for each enemy defeated display and remove 3 threat from a scheme. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's not too bad. We're pretty close. I would like to flip down with Spiders Man, but I kind of need Hornet to flip down, so I think we might end up holding off on that one, which isn't great. He's down to 222. Okay, so we're going to end the turn there. Right, so we want to flip down if we can, which I think we'll just use the needle in to do that. It's not an attack. So I forgot we could have used that, but never mind. 1, 2. To needle in. So we're going to remove 3 threat from a scheme and confuse an enemy. So we're going to confuse the hood. I'm getting steady, as you know. And it was 3 threat from a scheme, right? Yep. 1, 2, 3. And this is gone. It's good news. Okay. And because of that, we're going to exhaust this. We're going to draw cards already. I'm going to heal for 5, so maybe I should have flipped down with Spiders Man, but it's too late now. Oh no, I need to actually ready to use this. Okay, we're going to ready. I'm going to exhaust Hornet to heal 5. Yeah, I should just flip down with spiders, but never mind. That's pretty useless for us right now. Okay, as I don't need to flip down anymore, I'm going to discard this. And I've just realised we've got Death Focus, which could have saved us a card. We're just going to leave it. Okay, so that's both of them done. Not the best turn, won't I? So, Hornet's going to draw 4. And Spiders-Man is going to draw 5. We have the Knight. When the Knight enters play, choose an identity-specific card and you discard a pile and add it to your hand. He's a bit expensive. I don't know if I'm going to afford him, to be honest. Okay, is that only once per phase? Yeah, okay. So, 1, 2. He's going to attack Spiders-Man. Spider-Man is going to take it, I think. Unless there's something on here being different. That's an expensive card. Okay, so, yeah. So, he kills Spider-Man. When Spider-Man dies, discard top 3 cards in your encounter deck. Deal damage to villain equal to the number of boost icons, and specifically boost icons, so it's only 2, unfortunately. So he's gone. Okay, then it is Hornets. He's attacking for a minimum of 2. I'm just going to defend, I think. Yeah. 2 and then 3 boost. So 1, 2, 3. I'm glad I defended. Oh, I forgot this guy activates. But because he's activating and Norman's plan is not in play, he becomes an ally, which is great. So then it's encounter cards. That's your identity. After the hood activates against you, resolve his foul play ability. That's a pretty rough one. Exhaust your identity and place 2 throughout the main scheme. Discard this card. Okay. When revealed, collect foot soldiers. Okay, so it's Hornet first. Hornet's turn is going to be extremely simple. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, before I do that, I'm going to remember to actually do line weight. So discard line weight, deal 3 damage to the minion. Dead it. Then I'm going to spend my 3 to get the cloak down. She is going to stay up. As mad as that may seem. We need him to heal. So we are going to do that. What we're going to do here. Okay, I think we're just going to spend 2 to get rid of this. Which means we take 2 damage. Spider-Man is going to fort for 1. We're going to foot down. And we're going to heal for 10 recovery. To up to 11. At 31, sorry. Just going to do this while I'm here, before I forget. But that does mean we have to remove each food counter from here, which is a shame. I'm going to actually spend these 2 while we're down here to get. Oh, I could wait. No, I think we want this down. So actually use 1 more foot. Okay, that's the end of his turn. So we're going to draw 5 here. And we're going to draw 4 here. I think we'll flip down with the Hornet next turn. So 1, 2. He's attacking Hornet. I think we're going to defend. So he's hitting for 4. We're defending for 2. We're going to exhaust Hunter's Cloak. Wrong button. So no damage was taken, and then we get to ready Hornet, which actually what we're going to do is we're going to draw our 2 cards instead. Then he's confused against Peter, so this doesn't go off because they didn't actually activate. Encounter card, encounter card. At -1 hand size, after you defeat an enemy, find the Beast of Nature, which is up here somewhere. Place this card into the victory display. Exhaust Hornet, discard this card as an alter ego action. Pretty sure she gets good stuff for doing this, so we probably want to go ahead and try and do this. Yeah, I think we want to time it at the right time. Whatever it takes. So it's one of these. Place one time counter on Norman's pan side scheme. If no time counters were placed this way, each weaponry character in play must exhaust or take 2 damage. Ouch. Each player decides for the characters they are engaged with or characters they control. Must exhaust or take 2 damage. Takes 2 damage because I think we're just going to heal again with him. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to heal for 5. Then we're going to get over army of spiders out. Seems important. And then we're going to flip up. Outside, this should be gone. Oh yeah, I did kind of want to play that, but that should still be there. Won't be as good, but it's probably still worth it. What's she got? Yeah, so she's got a lot of damage, so we're going to use 2 on for justice, which means we take 2 damage. Just to remove 3 threat. And then that's the end of Spider-Man's turn. So, Hornet. So I'm going to spend 1, 2. Play Undercrest. There's no good way this works out for me, I think. Ready your hero and draw 2 cards. I could defend and get 2 extra cards. And then ready potentially after or use the extra draw. Okay. So we're not going to get to do this. So we're going to ready my hero. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Then he's attacking me for 1. Oh, he's only attacking me for 1. Alright, I'm actually going to take it. So, it hits me for 2. I could have done that, I suppose, but don't really need to. Okay, so then I'm going to spend 1, 2 on lunge. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make exhaust Hornet. We're going to stun him. And then we're going to exhaust the weapon. Do I want to draw or do I want to? I will ready. And then I'm going to flip down and heal for 5. I don't really want to get rid of this yet. Because not being able to attack is worse, and I feel like getting the healing will be quite nice. So we're just going to set it up so we can have a side scheme out ready to go. So Hornet's going to draw 4 more because she has -1 hand size. Okay, so she's got a big attack there. He's going to draw 4 more. Okay, so 1-2. He's attacking here, but he's stunned. He's scheming here for 1, 2, and then it's in counter cards. There we go, side scheme. This is what we're looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and insight 2, which isn't anywhere near as nice. Okay. Did I get an account card out for her? I don't think I did. It doesn't look like it. And another one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Spider's Man is going first. Oh no, Spider's Man is going second, my bad. Although we're going to have him do an action, I think. And it's going to hurt to do that, but and not really a good way for me to do this, so that okay, so I do want to use multitasking, so I'll take a damage. Okay, let's remove 2 threat, remove 2 threat. Now I could take out one of these. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got Spider-Man here. Yeah. So I'm going to thwart for 4, which will get rid of this. Which will be great. Don't know if I want that right now, so I think we might from a scheme. That's a web warrior, that's a web warrior. We don't control that, and it's not web warrior anyway. Okay, so I do want to use him. Oh wait, I can't do that. It's not his turn yet. So we're holding off on that, which means we can't use him to do it. That's annoying. But we can use Zaza. So I am going to use. Oh, but I haven't got an enemy to defeat. That's my problem. That was a great plan until that point. Okay, I'm going to use all of these. So we're going to exhaust this to draw a card. 2 doubles. That's wonderful. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to use Zaza to move 1 threat to another scheme. Okay, so it doesn't get rid of the threat, it just moves it. That's fine. So we're going to thwart for 2, get rid of this, because I think we need to take care of that first, and then it's a dead hand, unfortunately. So, Spider's Man, what are we doing here? So we want to use him to get rid of, it's going to be 3 threat. Would be nice on there. Yeah, that's probably enough on there. So first of all, we're going to thwart for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get the benefit of it. We do have an army of spiders, which I didn't realise. So I have to spend a resource to do it now. I think we just want Spidey down. So we're going to get Spidey down. And we're going to take 3 damage for it, but we're going to remove 3 for it, so it's down to 5. And then Spider's Man can remove a threat here, and Spider-Man can remove a threat here. And then we're gonna ready. 5. Do I keep both of these doubles? Yeah. I'll get rid of the energy. Because actually I've only got 2 more cards I can pick up because I've got -1 hand size. So okay, so we can remove 2 threat from scheme. Well, remove 4 threat from scheme, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Okay, that should help us. Hopefully we find a side scheme in a minion. 1, 2. He's going to attack against Hornet. Hornet is just going to take it for 1. And then he's going to attack Spider's man. Oh, he should have an extra damage on him. He's just going to take it for 4. And then we have to resolve his foul play ability. It does not belong to, it does belong to the hood, so we don't get it as an encounter card. Acceleration icon. Okay, the hood attacks you. And we're going to resolve his foul play ability. Okay, we're going to take the attack. 1, 2. And resolving his foul play ability. Discard top card. It is from the hood, so we don't worry about that. Okay, so against retaliate 1 and steady. We do want to get rid of that because that's going to be a pain. I was really hoping for a minion. Just not getting any minions right now. Okay, so we're not getting any food counters because we're not getting the minions. I can't get rid of that. Neither of us can get rid of this, which is a pain. Fought for 4. I think it's proper. Or do we just attack? No, I think we fought for 4. Let's get that though. I'm going to exhaust army of spiders. Spend 1 resource of any type. We're going to spend, we don't need for justice. Which means we take a damage, draw a card and deal a damage. Okay. Then I'm going to use multitasking to play Bugged. Look at the top card of the encounter deck. Draw 1 card for each boost and start icon on that card. So we get to draw 3 cards. Okay, so Norman's coming back out. So we might want to use Spider-Man up. And I take a damage. Against Agile 1, so undefended villain attacks, I think that was. Villainous attacks by 1, okay. When you remove any threat from the scheme, you may divide it from the scheme's divided instead. That would be really good. When you, okay, so we get to divide completely. So I think we're going to put Skilled Investigator on Hornet, because he's going to need that. I think we do want to flip down with probably Hornet, maybe. But I like to flip down with Spider's man as well. I'm tempted to just flip down. So he's going to be scheming for 3 if I did that. Yeah, I think we just take the risk. So we're going to... Oh yeah, I've got Concussive Blow as well. Okay, we're going to do Concussive Blow. 1, 2, 3. Which will do 3 damage to me. 1, 2, 3. This goes down. confuse an enemy, and deal 3 damage. Then we're going to flip down. We're going to attack with Spider-Man to kill him off. Then other Spider-Man is going to 4 for 1, I guess. And then that's my turn. I'm pretty sure I just forgot to change over the first player there. So, okay, so we can get a minion pretty easy. Didn't pay attention to that. We're going to be getting this out pretty quick, so I think we want to hold on to Coraline. I don't really want to play any of these cards then, so I think it may seem a bit daft, but I think I'm just going to flip down and heal for 5, back up to 10, and we're just going to leave it there. And then we're good already. So she needs 2 more cards, right? Yep. And Spider-Man needs 4 more cards. Okay, right. I forgot I could have reduced this cost by 1. That would have been helpful. 1, 2, 3. He's confused against Peter, but he is scheming against Hornet for 3. So 1, 2, 3. And the boost on this is to reveal it. So this goes up to 10. So, okay, so we're both getting a counter card. Nope. Insight 2. And hinder 1, so it goes up to 5. And these again, jeez. 6. Okay. Hornet's first player. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a card. Which is going to get us an encounter card. Okay. I'd love to use this in Alter Ego, but actually no, that still will be helpful. So I'm going to use that in Alter Ego, so I get to remove 5 threat among schemes. So although I do want to get this one down, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and do that maybe. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Although I don't have much thought elsewhere, so I think we're losing this turn, no matter what. Yeah, there's no way I can get around that. So I'm going to flip up. I am going to. Well, let's be ready, but that actually just means drawing a card. Okay. I'm going to thwart for 2 on here, because he's not going to have much health either, so he's not going to have much thwart. No, he should have more. So we're actually going to remove 2 from this for a start. Then we're going to play Spoiling for a fight. I'm going to discard until we get a minion. Okay, so he's got quick strike, so he's going to hit me for 1, gain a cloaked. And then because of that, we can either ready or draw 2 cards. I think we're going to draw 2 cards. We do have another Spoiling for a fight, which would be nice. Okay, so For that we're going to go 1. I can move stuff around as well, can't I? Move one from a scheme to another scheme. I don't think that matters right now. Yeah, because we can take out both. I do need to be ready for that to work. Okay, so we played an event as well, so we get to ready. Almost forgot that bit because that kind of breaks it otherwise. Oh, this isn't a attack event. Okay, so we're going to use Death Focus and Sister of the Void to play Colour Line. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to deal 3 damage. Just killed him. Then we have a forced response. After you defeat an enemy, I didn't realise it was forced, but I don't think I've missed that. Find the beast's nurture. So I cannot attack. After you defeat a side scheme, find Daughter of Hornet and put it into play under your control. Place this card in the victory display, and this card goes in the victory display. Okay. Then, because we were ready, we got to do both of them. So we get to remove 2 threat from a scheme. 1, 2. Get rid of this one. After you defeat a side scheme, yep. So we bring this into play. Okay. So then I am ready, so I'm going to do 1, 2 to do another colour line. So we get to do both again, so we're going to remove how much is he going to be faulting for? It's 3, he can be faulting for 3. Which isn't a lot. Actually, before I do that, I forgot. I should have drew a card with Skilled Investigator. Not that it matters right here, but you could do, I suppose. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. It could be 4 damage, and then we'd be able to ready this. Oh no, because we're not readying. We're not defeating anyone, so. Do we have one of each resource here? We do, but it means getting rid of that. Okay, I think I'm going to stick with my original plan, which is 1, 2 to do colour line, which is going to keep spoiling the fight. Actually, I am going to fort for 2. Play spoiling for a fight again. It's not looking too good. Okay, they get cloaked. Okay, which does let me ready, which is great. So 1, 2, the colour line. So we get to remove 2 threat. Who has had another Skilled Investigator here? I'm actually going to remove the 2 thread from here because we want this gone soon anyway, so. And then we're going to deal the 3 damage to get rid of this guy. Yep. Then I'm going to fort for 2 to get rid of this guy, and then he's going to be able to do 3 forts. So we're going to use Zaza to remove 1 from here and place it here instead. Then I think that's everything for Hornet. She can heal as well. Okay, so wait, I needed to heal, so I'm not going to do what I wanted to do. These 2 can fort. Okay, so we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play skilled investigator. We'll play 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, to get Ghost Spider out. I'm gonna fort for 1, fort for 1, which still doesn't work out. Oh wait, I keep forgetting about that. That's a hero action. Okay, so if I do it, I'm gonna have to flip up anyway. So we're just gonna take 2. I think. Yeah. I could have kept Swarm, I suppose, but I think I would rather just do the 2 threat removal here. So he's dead. Unfortunately, and then we're going to ready up. It does mean next time we're going to get an extra card for Hornet as well, which would be nice. Okay, so this is going to be 4 cards here. We do have the Knight. It's a bit expensive to get out in this deck, to be honest. When you hero, draw 2 cards. It attacks you. Okay, so we've got some good damage going on next turn. I think we need some threat removal though, to be honest. That's good already. So, step 1 of the phase. Place counter. This goes up. Choose a random set aside modular set. So 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've already done that one. So it's this one. Which could be mean. Place an acceleration token on the main scheme. Okay. So it starts off with 4. And then each player must resolve the HUD's foul play ability. So it's not. So I get it. And it's not. So he gets it. Okay, so then he's activating against Hornet. I think we're going to use... We're going to use this to play Lunge. Just deal 5 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a damage from retaliate. Oh, he's got steady, hasn't he? So this isn't going to matter too much anyway. So I think I'm going to stun him anyway. Half stun him. Which exhausts me. And then I'm just going to draw the 2 cards. Okay, so that's 2 damage. 1, 2. Then he's attacking here. He should be on more. Ghost Spider's going to defend this one. For a lot. And then because she died, I get to search for an identity-specific event. We want our fort events really, so we're going to grab this. Okay, then it's encounter cards, which we've got a few. So place one time counter on normal plan scheme, side scheme, and then that's it. Shadow of the Past, which is going to hit all the Shadows of the Past today. So after the play phase begins, okay, we'll have to remember that one. And then we've got a crisis here, which is just 4 threat. Okay, upper hand. The Red Hood attacks. The Hood attacks you. That should be in that hand. We're just going to take it. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, so he's a nasty one. Caught off guard. I think I'm going to get rid of this. I haven't really used it much. And then he quick strikes, gets a click. Alright. Okay, so Spider's Man first. So I think we want Symbiote down. I think that's going to be a major help for us, even though it's more counter cards. So we take 4 damage, so 1, 2, 3, 4, but then we gain 10. So we keep a 3/2/2 stat line. I think, what's the best way of doing this is the question. Okay. Outside. After player's phase begins, deal 1 damage or 2 damage if they're exhausted. Okay, I don't think we're winning this one, to be honest. The vow would be nice, but I haven't got any fist resources to spend. I think we need to get rid of Norman's plan, because I don't like the idea of going to the other side of that, because that seems particularly nasty. So we get skilled investigator for both of us. Oh, Overwatch would have been nice. I'm going to stick Overwatch. Where'd that just go? What happened there? Let's see if we get it back from them. No idea what happened there. Okay, so we're just going to stick Overwatch on. We're not spending any resources, so that's great. Okay, then I have nothing to gain out of both of these, so yeah. Alter Ego, I can get rid of both of these, but I won't be able to do anything with that. Actually, you know what? I think I'm not going to play Overwatch, because there's not much point. But then, I might as well, because I can't really do anything else. Now I forgot about a Hunter's Cloak. That probably would have been good. Actually, I'm going to prevent her damage here, and that readies me. Which do I want to actually ready? Or draw 2 cards? I think I want to draw 2 cards. Okay, so I think we're going to do Death Focus to do Needling, and we're going to remove 3 threat from a scheme. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put Overwatch to remove the extra threat here. Actually, before we do that site, we're going to use Zaza to move that one of that threat onto here, and then the 2 threat gets removed from this, and we get to half confuse the hood. We're going to use Daughter of Harness to heal 2 from Hornet. Then I'm going to spend the night to do this. So ready your hero, draw 2 cards, the villain attacks you. We do actually want to be ready, I think. Oh, we already used the 2 anyway, so he's attacking for 1, 2. She's already engaged with me, so that's fine. So 1, 2. Okay, I would like to get rid of her. I'd like to get rid of him as well because he's just nasty. Do 8 damage with piercing and overkill. I can take out one of these. I don't think I can take out both. So I'm going to focus this guy. This guy for 2. I really need to get rid of this guy, but I can't, unless I don't get rid of him, which, to be fair, I could just leave him out. He's only attacking for 2 at the moment. Oh yeah, I took it from him. I do also have a way to get rid of this, which actually I think is better. So let's do that. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, so we're getting rid of this, which means he is stunned and confused, so we can pretty easily survive this. So which means I don't get to ready this, unfortunately. Which is fine, because I don't get to ready it anyway. Of course, I don't defeat her. So 1, 2. And then we're going to use these 2 to do Great Slash, which is 3 damage. It would ready this. These aren't weapons, are they? No. But it's already exhausted. But I do get to ready, which means I get to attack for another 2. So she's gone, and I'm going to flip down, and that's her done. So I'm going to ready, and I'm going to ready. We're going to draw 6 here, and we're going to draw. Why is it decided to change that? Okay, we're going to draw 3 more. Okay, so we do have his resource card, which would be nice. Whether we can afford to spend it is a different question. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He is stunned against spiders. Medium's attacking for 2. He's attacking for 3. Gets a cloaked. 1, 2, 3. And it's encounter cards. Outside. He schemes against Hornet. He's confused, and he should be the other way around. Okay. When revealed, place threat here equals the number of Dipsome zombies minions in play. There isn't any. At the end of the player phase, the team choose an ally in play that engages controllers and Dipsome zombies at minion with blank text box and scheme equal to their threat. If you cannot, the first player discards cards from the top of the deck. Basically, we're going to get our allies becoming minions. Then we're going to flip this. And here's a zombie. If an ally defeated this minion without range, that ally engages you as a Dipsome zombie minion with a blank text box and a scheme equal to their threat. Hornet is first. She's going to start out by healing. Then we're going to draw a card here. Wish I drew that card first, but never mind. And we're going to flip up. So he's attacking for 2 at the minute. Right. If I attack him, I'm going to end up taking some damage. I think I'm going to end up taking damage no matter what here. So. I can deal 5 here, which would be nice. Or I can just deal 5 and knock him into the next stage, which might be better. If I deal 5, we've got Devour here, which would be nice. Place 1 through counter and remove 3 threat. Okay, so I think before we do anything, but then I don't get to use his thwart or attack at the strength it is at the minute. I think that's okay because I'm just going to flip down with him. So we're going to use expendables, which means we're going to deal 3 damage among enemies. That's really not so a lot. Oh, he should have an extra card. Just realised. Okay, so we're going to do 4 damage instead. Is that much better? He's just going to knock off his cloak, which would be nice, but I'd rather remove threat as well. Okay, I think this might be a bit mad, but we're going to ready our hero, and we are going to ready it. Draw 2 cards. Not what I was hoping for. The villain attacks you for 4. Ouch. 1, 2. I'm just going to resource that to prevent. Actually, no. We're going to take that instead because I forgot about that. So we're going to heal 2. 1, 2. So I'm thinking. It didn't help me a huge amount. I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to use lunge. Do I use lunge? We're going to attack for 2, knock off this stuff. Then we're going to use lunge to deal 5 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we attack him, because we're a hero, we take damage to our attack. So 1, 2. And then because we played an event, I'm going to use this to ready Hornet, and we are actually going to ready. Then we're going to pay 1, 2 to do Great Slash. Which is deal 3 damage to an enemy. We do want it to defeat, which I forgot about. Actually, you know what? We'll attack for 2 more here, and use Hornet's Cloak to prevent that damage, which readies us. Then I'm going to thwart for 2 to get rid of this, which we can both use Skilled Investigator. Okay, so we have amorphous resources. So now we're doing 3, 4, 5. That'll be 3, 4, and 2 more here, which isn't. So just be 1 on here, which is fine. Then we use these 2 to do Great Slash. It's going to deal 3 damage to an enemy. Which defeats him. That readies our weapon. And then we're going to use the weapon to ready, because it's still after the event. Then I should have thought about using that, but never mind. I'm going to use Bind, Exhausting Hornet, to heal 5, and it's up to 10, isn't it? Yep. And draw a card. Don't have any status cards anywhere, do we? So unfortunate. Then I think we're just going to get Lion Weight out. And then that's Hornet done. So that was I think that was a good turn. Okay, so then we're going to spend 1, 2, 3. No, we're going to do something first. So we're going to be removing 6 threat. So I'm not really worried about the main, so I'm just going to attack for 2. Actually, we're going to be removing 8 threat because I forgot about Hungry Horde. So we're going to use, so that's 4. So we're going to be doing Devour. So we've got 3 attack, 4 attack, 5 attack. It does mean we take 5 damage, but I think it's probably worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 damage here, which removes 3 threat. Actually, I feel like this does something else as well. We place a 3 counter. And then, so that was 1 damage out of 5. Then 3 damage. It wasn't an ally that defeated it, so it doesn't matter. So 3. And a counter. And I've forgotten that on both of them. So 1, 2. 1, 2. And then we have, so that was 4 damage. So we've got 1 left. And then we're going to flip down the Spiders Man. I think I've forgotten a few bits with Symbiote Suit. And we're leaving it there. So, 4. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, I guess we're 3. Yep, need another encounter card. So we're going to have a lot of encounter cards this time. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. He's attacking Hornet. I can play hero action, but I've not really got anything I want to use, so we're just going to take it for 4. Jeez. Actually, we're just going to... Yeah, we're going to exhaust it. We don't get to ready off it, but it's probably worth it. Skimming against Peter for 1. And then it's encounter cards. And we get an extra 1 because of symbiote suit. Okay, choose. Get the side scheme. Heal all damage from Peter Meacham. We can't do that because he's not in play. We can't do the next one because Peter Meacham is not in play. I think we're just going to go for the infection spread side scheme. I think that's going to be the safest one to go for. Right now. Madam Mask, when revealed, resolve his foul play ability. Here's a hood card. And he's get cloaked. I think I may have forgotten to do that, so I'm just going to do that now. That is one that we need to do. So that gains Surge. And he schemes. So for 1, 2. And he does his foul play ability. Which is a gang up. Yeah, the same colour pattern for the standard reskin as the hood set is messing me up. I think I've probably missed that a couple of times. So that just surges, right? Yeah. And he gets cloaked. So cannot have food counters placed on him. So okay, so he doesn't gain any more, I think. After a minion is defeated by an ally, place 1 patience counter here. Then, if there are at least 3 patience counters here, remove this card from the game. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Okay, so I heal for 9. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm gonna get. You know what? Ingenuity down. When is this? It's at the end of the player phase. Okay, so we could probably stop that before anything happens. So if we can, we want a minion defeated by an ally would be great. We haven't got any status cards out. I've just done that out of turn completely. So we're going to do that in a second. I don't think it's a huge problem right now, but you know what? Let's just take it back. No, that's going to be too confusing for me. We're just going to leave that as it is for now. I want to... Actually, was she first player? Yeah, she was first player. So actually, no, I was doing it in the right order. God, I confused myself there. Okay, I don't think I'm ever getting this card out as much as I want it. Well, I suppose because I'm going to draw 1 card. It's not going to be enough, but we are on 2, 2, 3, so that's fine. These should have been removed. I'm just going to flip that over so that I remember that I can't place any more. I'm going to use Ingenuity to do multitasking. Take 1, so remove 2 from here, remove 2 from here, which defeats this. We both get to draw a card. I'm so close to being able to do something with that. And then that's him done. Just going to grab a counter and put it on here so I remember. Okay, so now this is the guy that wants it. Oh, that's sad. Okay. How do I do this and allow... So I want to take out some guards. I want to take out these guys to the point where the toughs are gone, or just get out. I think I just get this guy out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put these together so that he gets tough. I might just get rid of her actually. Yeah, let's get rid of her. I've once again forgotten about the lying weight. That's just standard at this point. Discard top card. It is from the HUD set, so that's okay. We place 1 patient counter here. He's just going to get it back, so there's no point removing it from him. I could advance. Might not be a bad idea. Just try and finish this decent speed. That's going to be 32. Choose a random one. Just 1. So that's this one. Okay. Okay, I've got nothing else I can really do here, so I'm going to ready. So 4 here, 3 here. Okay, got some. So whether I get this one out or confused might be nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. He's attacking here. I could claw the line. I'm gonna defend. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna defend against this. I'm gonna spend. An enemy would activate. Play an event with a hero action. Blah blah blah. We're gonna spend 1. No, we're not. I'm gonna spend 1, 2. On core line, which will defeat this guy. You know what? I'm not going to defend. Instead, I am going to take out this guy. No, because I kind of want him to stay around so I can get rid of and maintain appearances. So we're going to use 1, 2, 3. Not 1, 2, sorry. And then we're just going to take this. So he's attacking for 3. If you're in hero form, reveal this card. I am. So 1, 2, 3, 4. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player in hero form must choose to take 1 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay, so he just hit me for 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this guy's going to hit me for 3 on... I'm actually going to exhaust this. Okay, counter guard. Counter guard. I think I've messed up the order again. Keep messing up the order today. So he's going to attack here. I'm just going to take it. If you're in hero form, choose to either take 1 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. Now we're going to take a damage, so he's just hitting me for 2. And then we have to resolve his special, which is changed, so we discard top 2 cards in your deck. And then the first card that is not part of the hood encounter deck, we get as a face down encounter card. Okay, so then we do 1, 2, 3. You know what? I think he should have higher stats because he has the symbiote suit. It's part of the point. Okay, so we're going to go assault. I think we're going to have to just defend. So it's looking for 1, 2, and then we have to resolve this thing. So we take no damage to resolve this. 1, 2. Face is in play. She engages you. She's not outside. So it's the first one that comes through. Then here, if face is in play, she attacks you. Otherwise, this card gains surge. Advance. He is firing through this. So 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Insight 2. Jeez. Hunted by Talon. Search. If you're in hero form, search the top 8 cards of the encounter deck for a Talon minion. And reveal it. Insight 1, we can't do that. So it's going to have to be this guy. Oh, my bad. Okay. Oh wait, we do have a line weight, so I'm going to deal the 3 damage. Then this one comes out. 10. Okay. Well, that was an encounter phase. So we just need to do 32 damage. Okay. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stick Overwatch on here. Would I like to concussive blow so we can actually flip down? This guy's going to attack for 4. Get rid of this guy. He's going to take that. Change it to 2. So this guy's dead. Let's put a counter on here. Not yet. Oh, jeez, man. No, that is right. I've just forgotten to change first player. Okay, so back again. Okay, so we have not got enough to do this. Do we have a fort in hand? No. Wow, this is not going well. Heal for 2. Haven't got enough to play lunge, which is a shame. I can move 1. What is worse here? Or do I just go for him? So we're going to do 3 damage and confuse. Haven't got any threat removal here, which means this is going to go off. So I think we just have to go for him. So we're going to attack for 2. I can't play this, which is a shame. We are going to heal this guy for 1. And that's it for this turn. So then it's spiders man. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. We'll keep brains overall, which will deal as 3 damage. To do concussive blow. 1, 2, 3. Confused. We could also get rid of that. You know what? We're just gonna. And then we're gonna flip down. Still not right. Okay, then we're gonna ready. We're gonna draw 5 cards here. There's your identity. We haven't got any allies. And then we're gonna draw, how many do we draw here? Just 3 more. Okay, so this is gonna go off. So 1, 2, whatever. So choose a set aside modular set at random. Okay, that's not gonna work. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should probably just roll it. Oh no, that works. We've already done Peter. So actually it's this one. The organisation on this this video is gonna be brilliant. Apparently they're still loading in. There's some biggies in there. Shuffle it into the encounter and place 1 acceleration token on the main scene because we need some more. Each player must resolve the HUD's foul play ability in player order. So 1, 2. Oh, that is not good. Okay, that one's not as bad. I think I might have chose some of the more tricky ones. This was just step 1 of the villain phase, so we have to resolve a few things. So it is step 1 of the villain phase, so we get 1 here. Choose to either take 1 damage or place a threat on the main scheme. We're going to take a damage, and we're going to take a damage. And boom. And then we have to resolve the foul play ability. So 1. Let's get in here. And then that's going here. Okay. He's attacking Hornet. I am very tempted to just... Oh, he's already confused, so I don't really want to use that right now. Could use that to deal 5 damage to him, but I can do that on my turn, so I'm not going to do that. So I take 2, and I take 1 from this guy. And then he's getting schemed against, but he's confused. And then we get an encounter card, and an encounter card. So this guy, he's a big guy. He's gonna hit really hard. That sticks around for a while. I also forgot I need another encounter card because, yeah, of symbiote suit. Quick strike, and he gains cooked. It's like 2. Jeez. A lot of minions. Oh, he's got guard and patrol. That's bad. I thought I was going to get away with just people to work around. That's not good. Okay, so it's Spider's Man turn first. 2, 3, 4, 5. As much as I'd love to play a card down here, I'd love to play this card, I don't think I'm ever getting this card out. I can't. So I'm going to use this to take 4 damage. Play Swarm. We get to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 4. And then we would get food counters, but we can't because of this obligation. We do have some thought though, which is nice. 1, 2. For justice, we're going to remove 4 threat from here. Use Overwatch to remove 4 threat from here, which is going to draw us both a card. Okay. We're running low on health here as well, which isn't great, for many reasons. If I could get past this guy. Okay, so let's see, I've got 27 damage. I don't think I can do 27 damage. We'll be able to do 6. Might be able to do a good amount, but I don't think we're doing 27. We're going to heal here, no matter what. I think using multitasking is not a bad idea here, so it's going to do 1, 1, 2. Get rid of these. Use Ingenuity and Range over Brawn to do another for Justice. It's going to deal 2 damage. Is that what we want to do? It's not the only thing I can do right now. Right now, I don't think it is. We are going to use all 3 of them, but to do a concussive blow, and none of these have guard, do they? No. I'm just going to deal the 3 damage here. Confuse them. It's not really that much of a benefit. And then that's him done. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to attack for 2. 1, 2. He's going to attack for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait. Oh, before I do that, he's going to heal them for 1. Then we're going to play 1, 2. Play lunge. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to use this to I'm going to draw 2. Okay, that's good. 8 damage with overkill and piercing. Could be 9 damage. So I could get rid of him, or I can just go for it. Now to 7. The question is, do I think I can take a hit from him? He's only 1 attack, so I think I will attempt it. So we're going to ready our hero. I'm going to draw 2 cards. So this is going to be 3 damage. Yeah, we're not going to be able to play this and play Silk Spear, which is a shame. Okay, so he's going to attack for 1, 2. I forgot about this. Readying me, but never mind. So 1, 2, 3. We'll play Silk Spear. Actually, I can save something here. And I can save where I can get something out of it. No, there isn't. But it's 8 damage, which is actually 9 because I paid for it with aggressive energy. So it's going to take him down to 7. Right. Yeah. Which... unless I get really, really lucky, I don't think I survive. But we'll try. This is going to go up by 6. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. Then I'm going to attack for 2. 1, 2. And he's down to 5. And that's both of them done. We're going to hold on to this because it's just a bit of extra damage at this point. What we want is an attack of 5. Otherwise it's hoping we win. Right, so we're going to draw 3 here. And then we're going to draw 3 here. There we go. That should be game. When an enemy would activate. So, first of all, we're going to get 1, 2, and then +4. And then we have to resolve his ability. So that's coming here. And then we have to resolve his ability. And that's coming here. Then we put this up by 1. There's nothing else for step 1 of the villain phase. Okay. And he's attacking here. So when they would activate, we're going to spend 2 on lunge to deal 5 damage and kill him off. That was a tough game. How long have we been doing this for? So this is almost a 2-hour game, yeah. That was tough. Yeah, I definitely put some difficult modulars in here, which if you do that with the hood, he kind of just goes absolutely mad. I think the only one that's a bit nice was the Shadow of the Foot one. The others were quite mean that got shuffled in, so we kind of lost control there. But we won in the end. That's the main thing. Okay, so what about the heroes then? So let's have a quick look. This is the exciting part where you watch me sort out cards. It's most of the science part of the alright. Okay, so let's just go through Hornet first, so you don't have to sit here watching me do it all in one go. So yeah, she's really interesting. Obviously an event-based hero. Full hand size, I thought was going to be a problem. I'm assuming I remembered full hand size every turn. I probably didn't. But she's able to play whatever she wants, really. She hasn't got really expensive cards apart from Silk Spear. and that does block up your hand when you use it. You've got to use it well. Move these out of the way. But because most of her cards are pretty cheap, you can get stuff out of it, and she's got enough card draw that it doesn't really matter anyway, because 2 extra cards every turn, that's great, because you're going to be using that. Basic stats are pretty good, pretty standard, but if you can get more cards, it just turns out better. Okay, didn't even notice that she gains that trait, but I don't think there's going to be anything major that matters for that. There's a couple of the aspect cards that use it, so you could do team training exercise. But yeah, pretty simple. Alter Ego ability takes you to a 7 card hand size basically in Alter Ego. She's got pretty standard hand size and hit points. Healing seems like a lot, and maybe a bit much. I'm not sure. I wouldn't really say she's like, sure she has a bind where she heals in the game, but does she heal that much outside of that? I don't know, that seems quite high. It's definitely safe in this game, but it might be a little bit high dramatically. Gameplay wise, I think it's probably okay, but yeah, not sure. Hornet Hunter's Cloak. Yeah, it's a good card. The strange thing about it is you don't really want to use it unless you've already exhausted to defend, or if you're taking damage another way. So it's good for when you're using it against minions, which I suppose is she has a few bits for that. But yeah, it's really good against minions, not as good against the villain unless it's the second attack, because you have to defend to be able to get the bonus for it, but it still can be useful. Interesting card. At least I think that's how it works. The way I was playing it, and I might be wrong here, is anything that has the cost, the reward for the cost as being Ready Hornet, I have to be exhausted to be able to get the reward, because otherwise you're not changing the play state, even though her ability interacts with it a different way. I'm not 100% sure on that. Bind, yeah, pretty great. Basically a recovery for 0 cost plus draw a card in hero form. It's pretty great. Yeah, this is really helpful for her, especially with her obligations, side scheme obligations, trying to get rid of a side scheme in a minion. That was like perfect setup for it. I just feel like if you play it right, you don't really want to play it when you're not ready though, but that's kind of the whole gimmick, I suppose. This was cool. I like the way he's done this with Hollow Knight as well, where you get a bonus for going through the obligation. It's a really cool way to do an obligation, and you can kind of ignore the obligations pretty easily. I don't know where I put them in the end. I've got a lot of encounter cards everywhere. Yeah, you can just exhaust Hornet to discard the card, and it's not that bad. But instead, you can go through it and earn something from it, and that was a very powerful card. It let me stay up basically for a hell of a lot longer. So yeah, very interesting way to do an obligation. Silk Spear, yeah, 8 damage, piercing, overkill. I'm never going to complain about that. It's pretty great. Needle's awesome card. I love this, the fact that you've got an alter ego version, which I don't think I actually used, but in a lot of ways it's like more powerful than the hero action. Obviously the hero action lets you confuse, which is the big bonus, but yeah, really neat way to do something which I hadn't even thought of doing that. That's really cool. Yeah, Coraline we've gone through already. Gone through Bellholm. Oh yeah, her needle. Yeah, feels like a staple card. You never want to lose it, which is why Alter Ego lets you get it back, I suppose. But yeah, yeah, lets your flow get going, essentially, which is great. This card, yeah, it saved us at the end. It's pretty great in that. I suppose the other advantage is you can kill minions before they kill you. You can get your readies off before your readies finish, before you need to. So you can draw your cards in the villain phase as well, so that's pretty interesting. I only used it a couple of times, but I think that's just because this deck didn't necessarily lend itself to using a lot of this. But I think if you had more attack events and things like that, it's probably better for it. Then you've got lunge. Yeah, the exhaust for a stun is often great, especially when you can ready her straight after. I mean, that's just, yeah, really helpful card for her, because she does want to stay up as well, so the stuns is very helpful. Ready a hero, draw 2 cards, the villain attacks you. Other characters cannot defend against this attack. This is a good card. It does feel a bit out of the rest of the kit, almost, but I suppose it's still readying, I suppose. So, I don't know. I think this would go really well on a protection build, but I don't know. It's a really good card. I just didn't I used it a few times, to be fair. It did work, but it didn't really seem to mesh with the rest of the kit that great, but maybe that's because I was in aggression. Like, maybe if I was in something like protection or something else, it might work better. Because essentially it's a 1 for ready or draw 4 cards, which is great. So it does work in a kit. It just feels very separate from the rest, when the rest are very aggressive, attack first, ask questions later kind of thing. Not sure. That's kind of like a weird gut feeling thing, but I think that's more what the deck goes in than anything else. Have I missed any others? Oh yeah, I didn't get to use this. And there's a Hollow Knight somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, yeah. I mean, this is one where I think you've said somewhere that, you know, it's a precon. It's not meant to be the best deck in the world. So, but I think it does what a precon's supposed to do, which is show off what you can do. But yeah, I do think the Knight might be a bit too expensive for this deck. But yeah, again, it's showing off what you can do, not what you should do with it. So in reality, you'd probably, this guy was awesome. I probably wouldn't include that, or the Lion Elites for example. Probably not ones I'd include, but that's more my playstyle than anything else. But yeah, it's a good set. As usual, looks good, plays good. Yeah. Oh, and we did see the Nemesis set, which is pretty cool. Punishes you in the right way, wherever she is. Nice little punishment for being exhausted is great. You do want to get rid of her as fast as you can, so it's exactly what you want. Okay, then we've got Spider-Man. He's awesome. Really fun mechanic. I feel like I should have added downtime. That's that was my mistake. Well, yeah, only being able to play so many cards not because you haven't got the resources, it's because you want to stay at the right health and the cards out at the right time, because you want to use your fort or your attack before you do your cards. Really cool. Not as complicated as I thought it was going to be, and I'm pretty sure I played some stuff wrong. Like the symbiote suit, constantly played that wrong. So I'm pretty sure I missed a lot of hazards, which probably would have lost us the game. Yeah, let's have a quick look at his card. We've already got one of those out, we don't need another one. Yeah, so that's all the cards. It's just there's more copies of each one. Yeah, so this is the card that I didn't manage to get out. When the villain initiates attack against you, draw one card, that would be nice, and generate a mental resource. Okay, that makes sense thematically. So obviously it's Peter's mind. It does kind of go against the rest of his kit, but you can still use the one to do this, I guess, and then do this resources for the overpaying. You can still use it. What else we got? Yeah, so I think other than that, I pretty much used every card that I could, apart from this guy and this guy. Let's swap these around. So this guy just couldn't get out. It looked really helpful, and I imagine it would be very helpful once you get up to your 3-4, fort or attack. Because you're not really staying at 4 attack and 4, because you just don't survive long enough, like your health long enough for that, unless you're a lot better at it than me. So for being able to split that would be really good. This card feels like a trap card, or just a really smart play card. I can't tell. But it can easily just whack down your health, which means you whack down your stats. Because you're just drawing cards to deal damage. You spend a resource to draw a card and deal a damage. And that card needs paying for. You've paid for this, that's an extra couple of resources. Which probably can work out, but yeah. This card's great. Which is kind of backwards, because I suppose this is the same sort of thing, but yeah. I suppose this is a trap card, but it is a very good card, is probably the thing to say. When you use it, you just have to be careful when you use it. And I think that's the whole thing with his whole entire deck, you have to be careful what you use. So, like Swarm, you can spend a lot of counters on here, get some food counters, which would be great, if it weren't for his obligation. But get your cards to play, and be able to heal basically the amount you've spent on it, because you want to just use this resources where you can. Yeah, just keeps you going forward. Expendables, great. Works really well, again, combines well with his cards. But you have to be careful again spending it, because you might damage yourself. Like health isn't a problem in terms of you dying, but health is a problem in terms of you losing your stats, which I think is really interesting. This is like a needed card in a minion heavy scenario. It's great for the threat removal, but mostly for your healing. Yeah, I feel like he would go really hard in an aggression build, actually, to be honest. It was just, she was already in an aggression build, so I went for justice, but I think he would have been better aggression. Just slowly tap away some some enemies. I mean, yeah, you probably would have took out most of these with using one of many and things like that to get rid of the cloaked status cards in this game. Although it was never really ready, so it's debatable. This card I used maybe once. It's pretty heavy look based, and nothing really to help with that look. So you're potentially just spending one to look at the top card, which isn't inherently a bad thing, but it can also draw you cards. So one damage, one resource to look at the top card, potentially drawing you more, which you're likely to draw at least one, I suppose. So I suppose because I'm playing in standard, it happens less. But even then, I still managed to draw quite a few off it, so very good card. This one's a weird card, not because of what it does, but because it's one cost. It feels wrong to be one cost, because you're spending a lot to do very little damage, but you are removing a lot of threat. So, like, in order to do anything, it's a 2-cost card. Like, it's not a 1-cost card, it's a 2-cost card minimum, right? So you have to spend at least 2 to deal 2 damage and then remove 3 threat, which is probably roughly on par with what it should be. I suppose the idea is you get everyone low and then you play Devour, you remove a load of threat and gain a load of food counters, I think is the idea. I didn't really get that off that often. It normally did it still got rid of like 2 enemies, so it would remove like 6 threat, so it's not a bad card by any means. It's just weird to wrap your head around when you're working out how much you're spending on it and everything else. I think there was one time I think I sat there for probably about 10 seconds trying to work out how much damage I was actually doing there. Yeah, very interesting hero. And I don't think I messed up too much on any of them. I did really like his Nemesis set as well. It's a very unique Nemesis set. Where is Spiders Man? It's probably under one of these, I'd imagine. No? Okay, I have no idea where he's gone. I swear sometimes TTS just makes cards disappear. There he is. Yeah, so this is a really cool mechanic. The fact that it doesn't technically do anything on its own, but if it stays out for too long, then this is gone and it stops any web warriors coming into play, which is pretty rough. I actually read that card wrong when I first read it. I thought it said -2 attack, which would have been very cruel. But yeah, it's a really different Nemesis set. Definitely, it doesn't necessarily hit him to the point where it's really, really bad for him. Because, yeah, he's the only reason to include allies is really his obligation, right? And it doesn't have to be a Wibbly ally. So, in reality, apart from the -2 hit points, in some decks you can just ignore this completely. let this time out and then not worry about it, as long as you're not playing with another person doing web warrior build. That's the only downside of this, I suppose, because he doesn't need a web warrior. So yeah, just 2 less hit points basically. So yeah, if I wasn't including web warrior allies in the deck, and actually thinking about it, I probably should have left this quite a bit, because I've only got 2 web warrior allies. They're not, it's only Spider Gwen and Spider UK. Not Spider UK. Oh, what's his name? Just Hobie Brown. I can't remember if he's got a actual different moniker. I think he is just Spider-Man. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's an interesting analysis, because in some ways you just will not care about it. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Honestly, I don't know. It's just a cool thing. If no time counter is placed this way, each web warrior character in play must exhaust or take 2 damage. Each player discards for the character they engage with or characters they control. Yeah, again, it's a fun one. Does affect him because he's a web warrior. I mean, so the event still hits you. Obviously, it hits you worse if you're doing a web warrior build, or someone else is doing a web warrior build. So yeah, I'm gonna stop jumping on now anyway, because this video has gone on for a while. So yeah, but 2 very interesting heroes. Didn't see much of Hornet's Nemesis set, but what I did see, I did like. Obligations for both are cool. Just all round, just 2 really fun heroes, and 1 very rough game. But a lot of fun. A very tough game, I suppose is the better word for it. A lot of fun though. Yeah, alright, I'll leave it there.